everybody, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining. Today I'm gonna make a beautiful artwork and it's gonna be a beautiful story. So today's the first episode. Let's get started and click a like button if you guys enjoyed it and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So yeah, if you guys like it, I might make the second episode of it. So let's get started with this color pencil I got over here. And yeah, let's make a rough sketch here. First, let me section out the forest and the beautiful pathway of the flowers right across here. Okay. Now we're gonna make a hut right here, and yeah, it's gonna go longitudinal. So you guys might not clearly see, but I'm just making certain outlines here, so it might not be that visible, but it will be as I put, colors in it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this. So here is gonna be the moon. So it's a night vision, what I'm gonna show. And here is the character I'm making. So this is like a storytelling in picture books if you get it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But it's gonna be really cool, and it's making just some rough lines so I get the point where I know I've reached a certain, so it might not be such visibility to it, but I know you guys get the idea if you do. So the most of the products I'm gonna use here have been unboxed recently in my latest videos if you guys have watched it. So if you want to know more about the products I'm gonna use throughout this video, you can find that in the end of this video or in the description box down below. If you wanna know about it more, you can go to Zubiar channel or Zubaria Shazad, and yeah, you guys can check it out. So if you guys want to be updated, so you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting daily videos soon. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Let's rotate this and make a linear line towards there and add a bit more of detailing here, and yeah, it's gonna go on. So here, this section is gonna be a forest, and here it's gonna be a rocky steep area, and there's gonna be grass over here. Here's gonna be a character, and I'm gonna just rotate the side at which it's gonna be facing towards the legs area and the hands, and yeah, we got here. So yeah guys, this is all a rough sketch. I think I'll be making the forest detailing as well. I'm gonna make a big one. I'm just gonna start off with the base of the line and steadily go up, just like that. What you're gonna do is not make it much linear and make some extra shading towards it. Make sure that you've drawn an extra line here so you could know that what you're facing is a nice angle. Now you don't have to stop it towards a dot, because I'm making a hut, and hut does not have that linear pointy spot where it ends, so you don't have to be so much worried or concerned about that. Now you guys know I'm using a light shade. I'm gonna make a dark sky. When you're making a dark night sky, the hut, the brown camel colors looks pretty dull. So we're gonna add more shades towards this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm making this linear line towards this end. Now this side of the area would be colored in a dark tone, so this tone is visible. So that's a trick that you guys can use. So, and color this. So after we have done the hut, make sure this is, darker here, and you're gonna go lighter towards here. Darker here, lighter towards here. So oak wood, and let's just, okay, there we go. First using a light green color like this, so I might blend it later on. So I'm gonna make the boundary. I'm not gonna start coloring it, so you have to make rough sticks. So just make a boundary over it. So now I'm gonna make a beautiful purplish dark sky, which empowers the beauty of the night scene that I'm making over here. So let's make some few boundaries here, and so it doesn't comprises of much more detailing and stuff. It really helps you a lot. So I'm gonna make a little more boundary towards it, so you can know it's a forest that goes beyond. And yeah, now the thing is, there is going to be another brown creases over here, and I'm gonna make them really dark, and behind it's gonna be black. So use light color when you're doing a front, and use dark color when you're making a deeper side effect towards it. So yeah, take that tip as a yes. The green. Now what we're gonna do is shade it again, and take scale, put it underneath the line you're gonna make, and just color it. Nice. We might look over that later. Lines and scales over it. Now I'm gonna make another deep area of it. Now it's gonna go dark here, and it's gonna go light in the front. Use your finger if you want to make a nice boundary towards it. It really helps you a lot. Now we're gonna move towards this angel. Let me take this motor toe and yeah, make some definition towards here. Now let's zoom in towards this so you guys can actually clearly see, and I hope this focuses. Okay. really far where I'm gonna make the fields. So this is another part of me outlining
guys,
stuff,
we've made the angel over
making
there,
adjacent,
and
we will move towards the girl as we have, colored the sky. So what you guys are gonna need is a warm gray, this is a blue gray, and the thing about it is we're gonna use this for, the sky outlining. So we could work towards the dull colors of the shade. So yeah, let's color this up. Now what I'm gonna do is find a fine line over here. Make sure you have an extra paper underneath because there is this lines coming out of it. Yeah, and make a distance when you are coloring the lines over here. So this is an absorbent paper, so it doesn't make much of a deal. You are coloring facts and figures. And what I need you guys to do is take a razor and erase this part of it. Yeah, finally made the angel flying about the sky. So this looks pretty neat. So you guys, it's a really awesome pen and gives off an amazing detailing, so you guys should use it. Let's take this out and erase more. Erase this out. So this is like giving an outline towards painting and more. So yeah guys, I'm gonna come up with this sky, filled, except the moon, angel, and the forest, and this hut. So I'll come back. So you guys can see I have, partially colored this stuff up. Now what I'm gonna do is go towards the green color and put this stuff aside, and yeah, let's take out this green color and just, color the trees. Now we're gonna make, dim, colors towards this because, there's gonna be, brown oak. So you don't have to, be concerned if you're overshading the brown area because you're gonna make it dark and dull anyway. So you guys don't have to, worry about that. You're gonna make even more darker. It's gonna go black. I'll reach towards it. The sky is gonna have, proper look when you go that way, and I think it will come out pretty fine. So yeah, with that done, let's take out this side of the color. It's a light flammable color, and we are gonna do it in a different side. So it's getting darker at the end and lighter as we are coming forward and forward and forward and forward and forward. And it's done. Okay. The grass is gonna be pointing upwards, and what we're gonna do is use a much darker shade. And I'm gonna sharpen this pencil first, and let's go like that. Pick up a pencil. And let's, design the grass. Now, You can see the base is being green, which is supposed to be a light brown shade. So we shall shade this. Now you gotta knead this to, blend the shade here. So it might not, mix. It might absorb in the paper. So if it gives off, this green look, don't be, that much worried about it. You can work over it. So it might not, give you some, assumptions like if it might, not work out or something. So there we have the shades blended here, and let's blend the shade, the green we got over this, tissue over here. Now what you're gonna do is take this midsection and point it upwards in different directions, making it more vivid. So crisscrossing it in different structures like that might make it look more and more visibly attractive. You can make some planes towards one direction, so it might be easy. Make it upward, make it a bit bend, make it so if you add a lot of variety, it makes it more and more, making it more realistic and much more, what do you call it, yeah, you can say it more visible, more catchy, I guess. So now as we're going further away, we are gonna make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So it might add a bit more of, as if, it adds more depth in our painting, adds more of a definition in our painting. So we have to be careful upon that. Now I'm gonna go with a different side over here, making it more and more vivid. Now make sure you're putting pressure and you're just letting it go. Put pressure, let it go. Put pressure, let it go. So yeah, you can sing the song, let it go. Let it go, let it go. So it's just a joke, yeah. Put pressure and let it go. So I might time lapse this so you guys can, get the idea on how I'm working on it. So let me forward this video. checked if this was okay for it, and it has a nice